It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins under the lights on Monday night.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Oldsey. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent, better systems, play to their strengths, maybe protect some of their weaknesses. That's what it takes to play at a high level at the quarterback for a long time in the NFL, and give credit to both these players and both these organizations. I think it's official. They have their quarterback of the future, and the future looks bright.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number...
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down. Now Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hill brought in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense going to take over now for the second time. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, Achane. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's Tagovailoa. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a really common play call in these real 3rd and long situations in the NFL, Mike. You're trying to count on the defense either selling out on a blitz and catch them on the screen or playing super soft, get some blockers out in front and catch them off guard. In this case, they do neither. What you don't expect is the quarterback to be taken down for a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Hurts again. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. It'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at 21. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now Hurts on 4th down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Berrios. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Man in motion is Berrios. From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That is hot! And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 5. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's Barkley. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, this one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hill brought in motion. A run with the fullback in goal. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Hill brought in motion. They'll run with Achane. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of both tips, the inside of the...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Hurts working in the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To the air again. Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts will try it again. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
Again, Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he will score. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, Tua. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Hill brought in motion. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
First down, Eagles.
To throw is Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Back to throw is Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A run up the middle with Barkley. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's going to try it here again. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. Catch made there. That's Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Fake the handoff. Now Tua to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense.
Here's 3rd and 2. And in motion is Brown. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not gonna get away. They're gonna bring him down on the other side of midfield. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
Hurts again. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Eagles.
Hurts will try it again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. Again, Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again, Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. Tua going to give it to Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Man in motion is Berrios. Once again, it's Achane. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
A big loss on the play brings up 4th down. Jake Bailey in punt
So
formation
2 minutes
for
left to
the
play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. This team's offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Here is 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. Here's 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. Hurts working. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Tua to take a knee, and that should be the final act in this one. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. They rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory.